The sun has not yet risen over the city of Dothan. The air is cool and still. Inside a small house, a young man stirs from his sleep. He stretches his limbs, expecting another quiet day of serving the prophet. He is the servant of Elisha, the man of God. He is used to seeing miracles. He is used to the supernatural. But nothing in his life has prepared him for what he is about to see when he opens the door. He walks to the window to breathe in the morning air. He expects to see the hills of Israel bathed in golden light. He expects to see the dew on the grass. He expects peace. But as he looks out, his heart stops beating for a second. The hills are not empty. The horizon is blocked. He blinks, thinking his eyes are playing tricks on him in the dim light. He sees the glint of steel. He sees the dark shapes of thousands of horses. He sees the wheels of heavy war chariots. He sees the banners of the Syrian army fluttering in the wind. Silence hangs over the valley, but it is a deadly silence. It is the silence of a predator waiting to strike. The city is surrounded. There is no way in, and there is absolutely no way out. The blood drains from the servant's face. He grips the windowsill until his knuckles turn white. He realizes why they are here. They haven't come for the city. They have come for his master. Panic sets in. It starts in his stomach and rises to his throat. He tries to breathe, but the air feels thin. He counts the chariots. 10, 50, 100. Too many to count. He spins around and runs to Elisha's room. He is hyperventilating. His mind is racing through the scenarios of torture and death. He is young, and he doesn't want to die today. He bursts into the room where the old prophet is sleeping. Elisha is breathing deeply, completely at rest. The contrast between the servant's terror and the prophet's peace is jarring. The servant shakes him awake. He screams, "Alas, my master! What shall we do?" The word "alas" is a cry of hopelessness. It means it is over. It means we are finished. Elisha opens his eyes slowly. He doesn't jump up. He doesn't ask for a weapon. He doesn't look for a back door. He sits up with the calmness of a man waking up from a nap on a beach. He looks at the servant's terrified face. He sees the sweat. He hears the trembling in his voice. Elisha stands up and walks to the window to look at the army of death. The prophet sees the same soldiers. He sees the same swords. He sees the same killer intent. But his pulse does not quicken. He does not gasp. He simply nods, as if he expected them. He turns to the boy and speaks words that sound like madness. He says, "Do not fear, for those who are with us are more than those who are with them." The servant stares at him. He looks around the small room. It is just an old man and a scared boy. There is no army. There are no guards. Elisha must be hallucinating. "Master," the servant thinks, "have you gone blind? Can you not count? There are thousands of them and 2 of us. The math is impossible. We are dead men." This is the crisis of faith. The servant is looking at the facts. Elisha is looking at the truth. Facts are what you see with your eyes. Truth is what you know in your spirit. Most of us live like the servant. We wake up and check the news. We check the bank account. We check the medical report. We see the enemies surrounding us, and we conclude that we are defeated. We count our resources and we count our problems. If the problems are bigger than the resources, we panic. We call it being realistic. But in the kingdom, being realistic means seeing the invisible. Elisha realized that arguing with the boy was useless. You cannot explain color to a blind man. You cannot explain spiritual warfare to a carnal mind. The boy didn't need an explanation. He needed an operation. Elisha doesn't pray for the Syrians to die. He doesn't pray for fire to fall. He prays a strange, surgical prayer. He says, "Lord, I pray, open his eyes that he may see." Notice what he didn't pray. He didn't pray, "Lord, send angels." The angels were already there. He didn't pray, "Lord, save us." The salvation was already present. He prayed for the servant's perception to be fixed. The problem was not the lack of protection. The problem was the lack of vision. The help was present, but the help was invisible. The moment that prayer left Elisha's lips, something shifted in the atmosphere. The servant felt a strange sensation in his head. The veil that separates the dimensions began to tear. God did not change the scenery. He changed the viewer. The scales of fear fell off the servant's eyes. His spiritual pupils dilated to take in the light of a different world. He looked out the window again. The Syrian army was still there. The horses of flesh were still there. But suddenly, he saw what was standing behind them. His jaw dropped. His eyes widened in shock. The mountain was full. It was packed. It was crowded with horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. These were not earthly soldiers. These were the armies of the living God. They were burning with a holy fire that made the sun look dim. They were tall, terrifying, and magnificent. The Syrian army was surrounded. They thought they had the prophet trapped, but they were the ones walking into a death trap. They were tiny insects standing in the shadow of lions. The servant realized the absurdity of his fear. He had been afraid of men with sticks while standing next to angels with nuclear weapons. He felt foolish. He felt safe. He looked at Elisha. The old man was smiling now. "Do you see them now, son?" the look said. "Do you see why I slept so well? Do you see why I didn't panic?" This is the doctrine of angelic superiority. Psalm 34 verse 7 says, "The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him." An encampment is a military base. You are walking inside a moving fortress. When you go to the grocery store, the fortress moves with you. When you sleep, the fortress guards your bed. You are never exposed. Why couldn't the servant see them before? Because fear blinds us. Fear locks our focus on the natural realm. It forces us to stare at the problem until the problem becomes our God. But faith is eagle vision. Faith allows you to see the chariots of fire. Faith allows you to look at a cancer diagnosis and see the healer standing right next to it. Imagine if you could see your room right now with spiritual eyes. You think you are alone watching this video. You are not. There are guardians standing in the corners of your room. There are warrior spirits assigned to your life who have orders to protect your destiny. If you could see them, you would never feel lonely again. You would never feel weak again. The servant's entire demeanor changed. A minute ago, he was shaking. Now he was standing tall. The circumstance didn't change, but his perspective changed. And that changed everything. The Syrian army was struck with blindness that day. God turned the tables. The men with physical sight became blind, and the blind servant received spiritual sight. Elisha led the entire enemy army into a trap. He didn't have to lift a sword. He didn't have to fight. He just had to see. His vision was his victory. What Syrian army is at your door today? Is it debt? Is it a lawsuit? Is it a family crisis? Does it look like there is no way out? Stop doing the math of the flesh. Stop saying, "I am outnumbered." That is a lie. You are doing the calculation without the variable of heaven. Those who are with us are more than those who are with them. Memorize that. Write it on your mirror. Scream it at the devil when he tries to intimidate you. You have the majority. You have the advantage. The enemy is fighting a losing battle against you because he is fighting the God who commands the fire. I want to pray the prayer of Elisha over you right now. I don't want to just encourage you. I want to activate your sight. I want to perform spiritual surgery on your eyes. Close your natural eyes for a moment. Let us go into the Spirit. Let us access the realm where the chariots of fire are parked. Father, I come to you in the name of Jesus. I lift up this listener who feels surrounded by trouble. They feel the pressure of the enemy on every side. Lord, I do not ask you to change their situation yet. I ask you to change their eyes. Lord, open their eyes that they may see. Let them see the wall of fire that you have built around them. Let them see the angels that are drawing their swords against their enemies. Burn away the cataracts of fear. Burn away the fog of depression. Give them the clear, sharp vision of the Spirit. I rebuke the spirit of panic. I bind the spirit of anxiety. I release the spirit of revelation. Let them see that they are on the winning side. Show them that the enemy is small. Show them that your power is great. Let them sleep in peace tonight, knowing that the hills are full of your glory. We declare that we are not victims. We are victors. We are not hunted. We are guarded. We are not alone. We are accompanied by the host of heaven. Open your eyes. How do you feel? Do you feel the shift? The fear is gone because the lie is exposed. The lie was that you were vulnerable. The truth is that you are invincible. Walk differently today. When you walk into work, walk like someone with backup. When you face that problem, smile at it. You know something it doesn't know. You know about the chariots. You know about the fire. You know that God is not just watching you. He is encircling you. Don't let the news scare you. Don't let the economy scare you. Those are just chariots of iron. They melt in the presence of the God of Jacob. You are a child of the King. The King protects his children. He sends his best soldiers to watch over you. You are safe. Hold on to this vision. Next time panic tries to knock on your door, take it to the window, point to the hills, and tell the panic, look at who is with me. If this revelation opened your eyes, make sure you are subscribed. We are going deeper. We are learning to live in the fourth dimension. In the final episode of this series, we are going to meet a man who was possessed by a legion of demons and the man who evicted them with a word. Share this video with someone who is feeling overwhelmed. Be their Elisha today. Pray for their eyes to open. God bless you.